from the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Black. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. It'll be the Kodiak's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. We've seen this guys break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
So now it's 2nd and long. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On 3rd down, here's Frazier. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. And the Kodiaks will try to pin them back with the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Looks it in at the 40. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Cougars offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Washington State going quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a...
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cougars with the 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Washington State will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. gets it out quickly. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Cougar. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the defense drags him down.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Powers. Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And it's the Kodiaks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. A spectacular one-hand grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Caught it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately.
And they tried to sneak the draw in there, and the defense was not fooled.
You know, there's an art to selling the draw play, and that one was kind of more paint by numbers. Didn't turn out so well.
And the defense, you could tell, they weren't fooled. They were agreeing with your painting by numbers and got in there quick, fast, and made the play.
Escapes the pressure to his right. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because...
Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I know on offense you're so jacked up and you're so excited. You're ready to go out there, make some plays. There's nothing more demoralizing than when your special teams unit caught.
Maybe a crease. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The give. Finds a little space. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Making side adjustments here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Coming out with it, it's Black. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Handoff for Frazier. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Feels like they're just inches away from their own end zone, and it's 3rd and long. Back to the ground with the running back. And nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Makes a catch at the 10. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're...
There's some room. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. And the Cougars are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Inside the 50. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougar! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right. This defense has had absolutely no answer so far, giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Kodiaks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They feed him again. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. The Cougars will use their first time out here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On 3rd down, here's Frazier. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
Dropping back, it's Powers. Unloads it left. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
They'll give to Frazier. Runs for the tackle.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
On the option, the pitch. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. With the catch, it's Haynes. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And it's the Kodiaks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's a give to Frazier. Here's a little room there. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kodiaks!
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Got a man, it's Freeman. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Washington State lines up quickly. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Fakes to grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
We need a 2-minute offense. When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And the ball is free on the pitch. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. We are just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Hey guys, the Cougars head coach told me coming out of the locker room, this home crowd is fueling their running game. Every single time the running back gets the rock, they are going crazy. The ground game has been good, and they're going to continue to ride the momentum of this home crowd.
Thanks, Holly. The sure hands, it's Beverly. At the 40, there he goes. Makes the grab in their space. The 20. Touchdown, Wazoo! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Makes a catch. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Back to throw, it's Powers. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Defender got caught a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the back. They'll give to Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Back to pass. Right on the money. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game, with the lead, you want to keep doing that. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better as the game goes on, so keep handing him the football.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hawkins. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll try the left side. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll go right back to the run. Makes it past the marker. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense.
Makes the catch, and he's free. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. Quarterback adapting. Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Black. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Firing to the right, complete. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Powers. That's caught. It's Frazier. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give to Frazier. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make...
Caught, and he's got room. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Kodiaks have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff for Frazier. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Got his man. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
It's complete to the right, and they're able to make the tackle.
Well, after that completion, it's decision time now. Fourth down here close to the goal line. You're down a couple of scores in the fourth quarter. You can just kick an easy field goal, take the...
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Looking to throw, it's Holloway. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Kodiaks. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout the season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Slips through the line. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. This offense was challenged after a poor showing last week, and they have answered the bell. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Cougars, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The lone back's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right?
Finding some room. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
On first and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Looking for room, it's Willis. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. 2nd down coming up. They'll go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Looking for a man. It's Holloway. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Cougars sideline, with this big lead, guys, we are seeing the coaches start to reward some of the backups. That backup running back is in now, and he has earned it. Coach told me before the game, all these guys have performed well in practice. They are earning their time.